Well, we are extremely pleased to be with you here today, dear ones. We are extremely pleased to chat with you a bit on this topic of conscious relationships and calling in your soulmate, your partner in experiencing more of your own love. And we want you to just take a breath here. Your partner in allowing you to experience more of your own love. Just breathing in here. Breathing down into your heart center, bringing your focus out of your head, out of your mind, and down into your body. As you're just connecting into your heart center, connecting into the deliciousness of your own love. Connecting into the deliciousness of your own love. Really breathing here, connecting in to the broader part of who you are. To the broader part of who you are, for you are recognizing yourself as love. You are recognizing yourself as love. You are recognizing yourself as love, and this is the process of awakening. This is the process of awakening to who you are, is pulling off all of those layers of who you thought you were based on belief patterns of beating yourself up, of being hard on yourself, of not believing that you're worthy enough, good enough, that you're a bad person, that it's not okay for you to receive love. It's all those versions of why it's not okay for you to receive love. And so you get wound up in relationships that keep reflecting that to you. That's part of the human journey. We're speaking to the collective you. That you go through life having these relationships, intimate partnerships, friendships, family relationships that cause you to expand through mirroring to you that which you feel about yourself. And every relationship is significant in what it triggers in you as part of your expansion. And so we want you to just take a breath in here. Really breathing into the space of all the actors that have taken part in your life. Intimate partners, best friends, co-workers, parents, siblings. Just breathing in here. And really getting that every relationship in your life is feeding you a script. Feeding you a script that makes you be reactive in some way, triggered in some way. I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. You're gonna leave me, I'm gonna be alone, I'm not lovable. All of that. Words coming out of their mouth. The actors on the stage are just saying these, reading these, trigger all of this stuff in you. Just breathing here as you start to feel appreciation for all the different actors that you've had in your life that have read you these different scripts that have been an essential part of your awakening. Scripts that are designed for you to begin to step back and see the actors on the stage. And as you begin to see that these are actors reading scripts, you are beginning to move into a new level of fifth dimensional relationships. Just breathing in here. You are moving into higher frequencies of understanding of human relationship. Breathing into your heart here. As you're coming into a new way of communicating through consciousness that is not separated, that does not feel the division of they're doing this to me, that's them, this is me, this is, I'm being acted upon, and they're this person out there and I'm this person here. And as you are moving into higher realms of planetary consciousness, those heart walls begin to go down and the division between people starts to melt away, and you really get that you are consciousness interacting with each other. You are a conscious field, a field of consciousness interacting in these separate human bodies. And we just want you to take a breath here. Breathing into, there is no separation. There is no separation. This person that's triggering me, there is no separation. They're feeling unlovable. They're feeling unworthy. They're feeling these things that are causing them to act in this way. To read out their scripts as I read out mine in co-creation. Just breathing here. We just want you to begin to allow all of this to integrate into your being. Because from this place, you are developing a whole new relationship with yourself. And that is your relationship with you is what is bringing forth your soulmate that is most resonant with your relationship with you. So as you are beginning to experience yourself as love, as you are beginning to experience yourself as love, as you are beginning to experience yourself as love, as you are beginning to let yourself off the hook, as you are beginning to really get the beauty, the magnificence, the worthiness of who you are, all of those layers of defenses start falling away. They start melting away as that unconditional love of you imbibing, knowing, experiencing yourself as love, feeling yourself as love. The more attuned you become to your natural state, your natural vibrational frequency of unconditional love, the more the relationships around you start to reflect that. All relationships around you start to reflect that. You become the lighthouse, and the relationships around you start to shift, start to change. People start letting go of old characteristics and qualities that were more stuck, that were more irritating and annoying, because there just aren't things that irritate you so much anymore. Your levels of compassion are bigger, but mainly your levels of compassion for yourself. So just taking a breath in here. So from that place, dear one, as we are answering your question and how you have been shifting in these past few months, transforming, and you feel your mate so close. You feel him so close. And first and foremost, we want to acknowledge you for the work that you've done. We really want you to feel the importance of this deeper internal work that you've been doing that has allowed you to awaken to this beauty that you are. Because all of a sudden, you're lighting up and you're becoming visible to him. You're becoming visible. You're becoming visible to him, and there's a reason that you're feeling him more closely. There's a reason that you're feeling the closeness, the proximity of this soulmate, because you, dear one, are feeling more of the proximity of your own love. You are in the closest relationship that you've ever been with your true love, which is you. And that's a powerful thing, because for all of you who are seeking to experience that conscious soul union, that twin flame union, that intimate partnership union, the deeper the relationship that you have with yourself, that deep soul self-love, the more soul aligned you are with your own love, the more soul aligned you are with your own love, the more quickly that mate is coming in and can find you. And what we want you to get is that he's looking for you too. He's looking for you too. At a deep level, he has been calling you in. He has been calling in his mate, who is also a match to the love that she is, as he is a match to the love that he is. And we want you to just breathe here, because relationships are changing. Relationships are changing, and you have been witness as a collective to all the wonkiness in relationships, the drama, the over-dramatization of all of it in your shows and in your friendships and in your families. You have been witness to so much lack of communication, so much passive-aggressive behavior, so much lack of true intimacy. And all of that is changing, dear ones. All of that is changing. We want you to just take a breath in here. Take a breath in to a whole new paradigm of conscious relationships. There is so much more available to you when you have melted the defenses of your own heart, when you have healed those places within you, when you have alchemized, when you have taken in the places that you haven't wanted to look, when you have loved the parts of you that you haven't wanted to give attention to. There's so much importance to you giving attention and love to the parts of you that you have rejected, to the parts of you that you have pushed away, to the parts of you that you have been beating up. There's so much importance in you fully acknowledging and loving and accepting all aspects of you. And as you do that, relationships across the board are going to blow open for you. Relationships with parents, with siblings, with children you're going to be experiencing whole new levels of love. Whole new levels of love in all relationships when you allow yourself to open up to love. When you allow yourself to open up to love. So we want you to just breathe here. Feeling your heart opening. Allowing your heart to get vulnerable. Allowing your heart to get vulnerable. To get vulnerable from a place of power, from a place of empowerment, from a place of feeling how empowered you are, from a place of knowing how connected you are. When you are connected, when you are tapped in, allowing yourself to be vulnerable allows you to actually dive so much deeper in relationships. It allows you to experience the miraculousness of relationships. And as we say that, we are speaking to all relationships and now into intimate partnerships. Just breathing here. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to feel pain, allowing yourself to express the emotions of fear with an intimate partner allows you to keep opening more and more doors, more and more doors, more and more doors into ecstasy, into bliss, into true soul union, into the merging where there are no bodies between you, where there's just the consciousness of love, the energy of source energy, two souls merging, totally vulnerable. You can't merge souls that are protected. You can't merge souls that are in defense of each other. You can't merge souls that are holding an arm out, keeping that partner at arm's length. Just taking a breath in here. As you allow yourself to experience pain, as you allow yourself to experience fear of loss or abandonment, as you allow yourself to put your arm down, allowing your heart to be vulnerable, that is the gateway, that is the portal, that is the doorway to quantum love, to exponentiated love, to love that goes beyond the physical realm, to love that goes beyond physical bodies, to the soul, to the merging of souls, to that soul union. So just taking a breath in here. Breathing him in, dear one. Breathing in soul union. Soul union. Soul union. I am ready to let my heart walls down. I'm ready to let go of my defenses. I'm ready to allow myself to be vulnerable. I'm ready to allow myself to bring in that soulmate, that twin flame, that partnership. And for those of you listening in who are already in relationships, we encourage you to do the same. The partner that you're with can become your new partner. Both of you can let go of old roles. Both of you can take off the hats that you've been holding each other in. Both of you can uncouple from your old relationship and create a new relationship. And if the relationship that you're in really is not a soul-aligned match to who you are, it's okay to let it go. It's okay to let it go. It's okay to let it go with love. And it's okay to allow yourself to heal in partnership, in the conscious uncoupling of that relationship. If you are listening into this recording, if you are feeling what we are saying here, you are ready to experience a whole new level of conscious relationships, whether it's in your current relationship or in the one that you're calling in. You're ready to experience love expanded, love magnified. You're ready to experience soul union at a whole new level. And it's safe. It's okay for you to go there. You're worthy, dear one. You're worthy, dear one, of allowing yourself to be loved in full vulnerability. You're worthy of allowing yourself to receive love from a place of being fully open to receiving it. And you're ready to no longer being stingy with your love, letting go of the stinginess of your heart, opening up your heart to give love as unconditionally as you want to receive it. If you want to receive unconditional, mind-blowing, body blissing, orgasmic love, if you are wanting to receive that from your partner, you have to be willing to give it too. If you are calling in that partner who's going to rock your world, who's going to blow your mind, who's going to blow your heart open, if you are calling in that partner wanting to receive unconditional love on every level, you have to be willing to give that too. You have to be willing to give that unconditional love. No stinginess, no defenses. You have to be willing to give it as much as you're willing to receive it. And when you're ready to give love in the biggest way, you will be ready to receive love in the biggest way. It's a union. It's a beautiful union. Just breathing there. Breathing into the generosity of your heart, breathing into the vulnerability of your heart that is so vulnerable, that it's willing to give love unconditionally, that it's ready to receive love unconditionally. Just breathing there. And as you breathe there, notice if you're ready. Notice what comes up for you. Notice the fears that come up when you think of giving love without conditions. Notice if you feel fear or stuckness in receiving love fully, without conditions. And as you breathe there, notice what comes up for you, and that is your work. Right there, noticing what comes up for you, noticing which side you're feeling stuck, on the side of giving, on the side of receiving, noticing what's coming up for you on each of those sides, and breathing in, asking your divine team to assist you in the releasing of that, asking your divine team to assist you in opening your heart to true unconditional soul union love. And with that, dear ones, there's so much love here for you, and we look forward to chatting with you again soon.